Hello, I'm Gamer1745. Welcome to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate series. It will be from the very beginning of Baldur's Gate through to the end of Throne of Bhaal as part of a BGT mega install. Big world setup situation. Hope this will be a nice long campaign. Hopefully we won't find any major bugs that will force an end to it. We'll get more into what's just been installed. I will be posting my WeiDU log so that you can see all the mods that are installed and how everything's going to go. I've just done a little bit of testing to see how this all flows here. I think it will work good. I've pre-rolled up a character here, and so we can get started and not have to go through that. I wanted to make sure he was a competent, good character for this playthrough. He is a half-elf fighter mage combination here. Good stats, because he is, after all, the son of Bhaal, not quite a demigod, but, you know.
To battle and victory! I will strive to lead responsibly.
And that sounds like a good voice for a half-elf. So, we'll call him Trefada here. And we'll get started. We're going to watch the intro here. If you've seen it before, fine, and are tired of it, just skip past this part. That's one of the good things about a video like this. You can jump ahead if things get a little slow.
There are others. I can show you. Please. Please.
Yes?
We're going to play on normal difficulty here for this playthrough.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies, However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day. Imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel, he has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Okay, that's a dramatic start to our adventures here together. Gamers, we will see how this goes.
I can take Drizzt with both my arms tied behind my back.
The Candlekeep part of this initial game is set up as a tutorial. I'm sure most of you have played through it a lot.
It shall be.
But we will go through and around, try to maximize our starting money
Consider
and our
it done.
experience points as much as we
My
can.
hotel's as clean as an elven
Unthrip the
arse.
kidder. Keep on his good side, keep the prices low. What we need to do is start out with a longsword here.
What is my task?
This is one of the weapons we have set up. We've got the longsword, dagger, bow, very sort of traditional elvish stuff, and 2 weapon style, because he's planning on doing a dagger longsword as his main combat capabilities.
I will do my best.
Hello there.
Always good to talk to people. Philidia here, the proverbial absent-minded researcher here, lost her book. I wonder how many researchers really would lose their books. Might forget where their clothes were, but their books doesn't seem plausible.
What do you need?
So our books up here. You can always mouse over things to look for where something might be. I know most of you have already played this game a lot, but I'm going to do a little bit of tutorial here in the beginning, just in case we get some youngsters here that have found this wonderful, great game.
Hello there.
Out of the past. Just to let you know a little about myself, I've loved this game, played it. I was very involved with
What do you need?
testing, modding the game for years, played many thousands of hours, till I burnt out on it about 5 years ago, and haven't really played it much since until getting ready for this playthrough. Did just some experimental setups, if you will, and starting out here. And so much of this will be very familiar. Here, and I will also try to give you some background on the Forgotten Realms, because like I say, I've played this a lot. I've read over 60 of the Forgotten Realms novels, played Dungeons & Dragons both in the Forgotten Realms and the Greyhawk campaign years ago when I was in high school and college, so I have a pretty good background. Try to keep some interesting commentary going on. Okay, Hull needs his sword. How do you forget your sword? And I hope it'll be of interest to people. Like Candlekeep, the candle over the eye is the symbol of the god Dnir, which is sort of the god of the scribes and books and that kind of thing. Ogma is the...
Yes.
I should have joined the army.
Is the overall god of knowledge.
I should have joined the army.
But Dnir is the god of scribes and librarians, so... That's what and the symbol is a candle over an eye, so that's how they get the name Candlekeep, because it's a fortified library. If outdoors containers are unlocked, if you go into them, the stuff is in there just sort of considered lost.
Our rules are very strict.
Alright, Gate Warden, we'll meet you over there and do some combat in a minute. And... got some gold, that's good. I don't know how much commentary you guys want.
What do you need?
Okay, so we give him... yeah, we got some experience points.
Hello?
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh,
Done.
we're being attacked.
I'll crust your face, I will. Make you dead and done.
He didn't last very long. Okay, now we've got 2 weapons. We still haven't been able to memorize any spells. I want to put that in first because I want to get my familiar as soon as possible. Parda. And in there you smell like a stables. Uh-oh. Panic.
As you ask.
Gotta get the crossbow bolts though.
It shall be.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Crossbow bolts, school, 1 gold piece. This will be a good investment. See who else we can talk to while we're here.
No time to chit-chat.
Yeah, they are a bit overdressed, aren't they? Where did she go? The other one there she is.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
People have interesting stories. Start to talk to them. They'll get you a little side quest. Help you out in the long run. Try to keep them talking.
Consider it done.
We're going to be playing a good campaign. I've always, in playing fantasy games, have wanted to defeat evil. It's sort of just interested me as the maybe cool opponent kind of thing, but never to play it. So we're going to go down the good path. We might temporarily have some bad guys in our party, but we're not going to let them dictate to us. Or go back in here. Sorry.
With all speed.
I should have joined the army.
There you go, Fuller. Now we've got 10 more gold pieces, so we're doing fairly well with the wrong button. So we get just 87.
It shall be.
We're going to go over to the infirmary now. Oh, we can go in here and battle these guys.
Our rules are very strict.
Okay, so we'll get some little minor
Wisdom
experience.
is only possessed by the learned.
Yes, friend?
I need a swig of some
Hello there.
strong dwarven ale.
Hey,
Does he have a missile weapon? No.
On my honor.
Fairly lightly armored in that I don't not wearing any armor at all. But we'll try to keep him sort of...
Consider it done.
Okay.
Yes, friend?
Good
I
tactics
need a
are your
swig
friend
of
here.
some strong dwarven ale.
What do you require? I will do my best.
hey,
Yes, friend?
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
hey,
And yes, I paused during combat.
I need a swig
I
of
await
some
your word.
We'll later
strong
organize it, some party scripts and things like that so that they'll fight better on their own.
Yes, friend?
Yes?
See if they've dropped anything here. Oh,
Very
there we
well.
go. Always use some money.
I need a swig of some
What is my
strong
task?
dwarven ale.
Yes, friend?
On my honor. Done.
3 gold useful.
To battle and victory!
5 experience passed out around these guys isn't very much, so we're not going to keep this up.
Wisdom is only possessed by the learned.
Okay, send us out.
As you ask.
Just as you probably already know, you can go to this map, get the highlight thingies to see where you need to go at times.
It shall be.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Okay, so we've gained a potion. Healing, that's very useful.
Yes?
Fiance, okay, I wasn't sure whether they're married yet, but so. Okay, let's see how well I'm reading this. Chopped off the arm. Communication. successful relationship, or so this would have you think. So yeah, have her be your squire. That's good. Okay, we've got a reputation increase, which is useful if you're going to play a good campaign.
Consider it done.
We're going to see who else we can talk to up in here, which we should have done maybe before going.
With all speed.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Firebird Ulvenhair. Interesting name. He's looking for his scroll. We'll go get it for him.
It shall be.
I think the guy we're looking for is somewhere around here. Chanters are quiet at the moment. Looking for a guy in a red robe. We'll see what happens. Could be this. No, it isn't this guy. We'll talk to the chanter anyways. They're not chanting right now. Don't really want to say anything. Fitch.
Let's see. The Lord of Murder shall perish, but in his death he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't watching where I was going.
What were you doing? Yeah, Denier. Interesting little halfling's collar.
Greetings, young one.
Okay. They're supposed to be singing or chanting, but they're not. I wonder if it's a bug.
consider it done.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Okay, now we have protection from evil.
I will do my best.
Yeah, I'm going to be saving quite a bit during this campaign, just because if things go, I'm not planning on playing through this as like an Iron Man mode with no reloading. We're going to reload, because I don't know that it's possible to do it without it. It's not that just anything is going to get us to reload in any little setback, but we don't want to end the campaign just because we didn't reload it, or we didn't save enough, or reload a few times. I'm willing to accept a defeat in the dungeon and retreat out, or you know, have to go level up some more before going back in. So we're not going to be cheating in the sense of little dwarf there, in the sense of trying to, you know, cheat through things, but we are taking
Nice,
this.
friend.
Mendas. And here.
Yes.
Thought he was like a werewolf in some other element of the game. Oh, got him good.
I require assistance with my wounds.
Okay, pause. Drink potion. Back to fighting. Yeah, back to fighting. This is getting dangerous. Yes, got him. Yay. Now let's kill
To
these guys.
battle and victory!
Well, 50 experience points. And then 5 for killing rats.
To battle and victory!
Okay, let's see what he dropped. Short sword and a note. Armor. Bounty notice. Uh-oh, we're going to be hunted. That is not good. Since we don't have any... I like that better, anyways. Any wizard spells memorized at the moment. We'll just put that on there. Look around to see if we can find anything of interest. Silver ring.
Very well.
Moradin's hammer.
5 more gold, some more experience. One more battle that I know of here. Okay, just in case, we're going to save it one more time here. Because we're wounded, I know I should probably heal up, but I'm hoping to take this last guy out.
I've a blade with your name on it.
Carbus. Oh, okay. Oh, another bad guy.
Done.
I knew. And he went down easy. Good. 10 experience points. Well, for the
As you asked.
son of the Lord of Murder, we're sure murdering people all right. Guess the key is to murder the right people. Okay.
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Moen, one of my favorite sort of characters here in this series. We'll be having her along here shortly. Okay. Now that we're getting ready to leave, we're going to end this episode of Candlekeep in the Forgotten Realms. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll enjoy the series. We will have the next one up very shortly, if not by the time you've already seen this. So thank you very much.